All right, friends, it's T, and I'm back with a new video, and I'm gonna do a new video on a YouTuber called Dante Slaves, Dante Clips of Dantes. This kid called Dante, he's a slave himself. Yes, he's a dumb slave. So I want to do a video on this dumb slave reacting to other YouTubers like Goatis doing a video on this lifting slave. So let's, Dante says, Dante dying laughing at steroid bodybuilder getting roasted. Dante reacts. Ooh, he reacts. Dante, oh, you're my hero, Dante. You're so cute. Viva la Portugal, eh?
On this episode of Dantes Reacts,
of course, he starts his day off with coffee. The perfect slave. Drink. Is there anybody actually that ignorant who watches your videos who doesn't understand that they are looking at a loser junkie who completely failed at life, who's so insecure that he needed to hop on drugs because he's too ugly or too short or whatever the reason is? I don't know anything about him. Stop salting your food. Do you never think about...
Guadis is actually right about all these people. This kid really... I've watched part of this video already. This kid's so dumb, man. He doesn't know anything, man. There's one part where he talks about slaves, and he tries to explain, oh, I watched Guadis before. It's not a racist thing when he says slaves. He means, this diet is slave and all that. No, he means slave in nature, you dumbass. He means people out in nature. You're not of nature, kid. You're so dumb, man. You live like this artificial life, laughing like an idiot, like a little dweeb in that T-shirt. He even talks about toothpaste and soap and shit. Man, this kid's so dumb, dude.
Why there's always salt and sugar in every restaurant on earth?
Yeah, it's a drug. It's to addict you. That's what the shit is. These videos are funny by Guadis. I tell you, I do laugh at him. I do laugh at him a lot too, like the kid, because he's doing a reaction video.
It's to poison you slaves.
Yeah. It is. It's to poison these slaves. We are all slaves because Dante's not an elite. He's a slave. He doesn't understand. Slavery has changed in the world. It's not the same type of slavery that you are, how should I put it, familiar with. You think it's, oh, these guys came on these ships and they captured these people and they put them to work on these plantations as a slave. No, this is modern slavery. You're a modern slave, Dante. That's what you are. You're a YouTube slave, modern slave, whatever you want to call it, man. You're a laughing slave, a clown slave now. So, yeah, you could laugh at yourself. You're a little slave. Eating a slave, you're eating a prisoner's diet is what you're really eating. So here's one thing about Guadis is not mentioning to you. If you're eating bread, what did they feed prisoners? They fed them bread. Bread and what? Bread and water. What else? Oats, bread, rice. That's what they feed poor people. Look what they feed them in Africa. What do they give these kids? Oh, Amnesty comes, they try to help them. What do they give them? Rice. Tons of rice. Rice tastes like shit, bro. Bread tastes like shit, and everything tastes like shit. Salad tastes like shit without, salad dressing. They just put more shit on shit on shit. They put sugar on everything. I just put sugar on that and make it nice and sweet. Coffee tastes like shit. Put sugar on it. It tastes better. Donuts taste like shit. Put sugar on it. It tastes better. Put sugar in this. Put sugar in that. Put sugar in your Chinese food. Put sugar everywhere, bro. Your noodles taste like shit. Put sugar in it with tomato sauce. Man, and some salt too as well. And salt and sugar to make it taste good because, oh, it tastes so good. I know this is fake, but it tastes so good. Here's the thing, Dante. All this food is fake. This artificial diet that you're eating, it's fake. It can't be found in nature. It's man-made. It's man-manipulated, whatever you want to call it. It's man-made. It's not even your natural diet. It's not your natural food or natural diet because you wouldn't eat that shit. You wouldn't make it or eat it or do anything with it. You wouldn't eat raw wheat growing out in a field or bark off a tree like cinnamon ground up in powder. Eating cinnamon all day, bro. What is that? Bark. That's why this kid doesn't know anything. He's been so indoctrinated. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. He's so brainwashed at this point. Should I say conditioned? All these young people are conditioned, and it's all passed down from generation to generation of conditioning. You know, the elites have everybody in the back of their hand, like these dumb little kids like Dante.
What if I told you guys
Even YouTube uses Dante. Did they slave him, make videos for him, put these commercials, whatever, grow this channel?
get to choose the video we react to? No more modern dating stuff? I know what you mean. Okay, what do we react to then? Like guys, if we're not reacting to
Yeah, let's make some reaction videos to this too. Yes, man. All right.
like modern dating shit, what do we react to? React to GOATUS. The fuck is...
Let's react to GOATUS.
Okay, wait, we gotta react to one of these videos.
You know, the people that are watch these, because I watch these, this is new now, this is a new genre concept, reaction videos, because now they allow you to do reaction videos to videos, YouTube and all this, so everybody's doing fucking reaction videos now. This kid doesn't even say anything that's of any importance in his video. He just keeps laughing as he's just reacting with laughs and watching somebody's video. Okay.
So,
And this is worth a million point three subscribers. Jesus, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty good, I guess.
I think everyone wants to watch the tumor builder. Okay, let's watch this.
Yo guys, I'm going to review an off-season bodybuilding diet by Derek Lunsford.
Yes.
In-browser gameplay takes the top spot for me.
Jeez, the kid's even monetized, man. He's making money. Commercials, bro. Get it? Yeah. This channel's bigger than Vegan Gains. Vegan Gains is still stuck on 300,000. This kid's like 1,300,000. Jesus.
Of course,
In like 1 year, he only has a few videos, and he's been posting in 1 year to have 1.3 million. How? Like, where did he gather all these subscribers? He even writes here, look, subs today too. He's really counting these subs, all right.
he starts his day off with coffee.
I gotta say something, that people are so dumb that they'll just react to any dumb stuff. And maybe that's what I should do, start making dumb videos, because, yeah, it pays to make dumb videos, man. Just laugh at these people and that's it. What should I even talk in my videos? Be like this dumb kid. Just laugh at everything like an idiot.
Perfect slave drink.
My mom once told me, even stupid people make money. And this kid's stupid. That's why he's making it. The more he acts stupid, the more stupid people watch him, because there's more stupid people out there than intelligent people in the world. It is toxic coffee, man. Sorry, I was watching this already. I fucking laughed again because I've seen this before. Man, it's hilarious. Lunsford is the biggest biggest weird loser bodybuilder I've ever seen, man. Cope. This is pure cope.
Getting up in the off season.
Yeah, because you look like a tumor.
So
He does look like a tumor.
no, but I like it. It's huge. I love it. And you know where we got it?
He looks like shit.
Justin got it.
He looks like shit, but he doesn't realize that he's fat. Is what he really is. He looks fat, and he is fat. People just don't understand that. It's just energy he's holding in his body. He's not building any muscle.
Okay. I was watching you do that, and I'm like, is that a bowl? Maybe some cereal or making coffee?
How old is this guy? I'm gonna guess 45. Yeah, he looks 45. Let's see. Oh my fucking god. What the is going on here? No, he can't be 30. This must be wrong. No, he can't be 30. What? Is this wrong? It's impossible.
He's 30, man. He looks like he's 45 or something. Jesus.
Wait, he's Indian! No.
See, this is how dumb this kid is. Oh, he's Indian. He can't even read. It says birthplace Indiana. It doesn't say he's Indian, you dumbass.
Wait, is this real? What is going on this earth? I'm not. I don't
Bro,
get
he
it.
doesn't look Indian at all.
I don't.
Because he's not Indian, you dumbass. He's from Indiana.
I don't get it anymore.
You know, during prep, when I'm like out of bed, let's go, let's do this cardio. Well, sometimes I'm like, oh gosh, we're doing this cardio. Oh, it sucks. But I'm still like up and like.
Yeah, because nobody on earth wants to do cardio. It's torturous for the body. Hello, how unaware of your body are you actually? The guy probably looks in the mirror and thinks that he looks 30.
And then the good old trusty
Yeah.
treadmill.
Why not just go for a walk around the farm?
That's what I say. Why not just walk outside like a normal human being? He's so, man. These people are so artificial, so slaved that at this point it's like everything machine. Yeah.
Looking like city.
Why does somebody have this machine in their garage? Can you not go for a walk in your neighborhood?
I agree.
The only reason I could understand why you do this is if you live in Jamaica somewhere where your neighborhood is too dangerous to even go out. And that's not even true anyway, but some kind of country. There isn't probably even such a country on this earth. It just doesn't make any sense.
Wait, why do you say Jamaica?
All right, meal one. This may surprise you because if you guys been following along, you guys know I like to eat my eggs in the morning. I like to have a couple whole eggs, and you know it's my normal everyday breakfast.
Right.
So today, salmon and rice. But not just today. This is actually what I've been doing.
It's not really surprising. All of the idiot bodybuilders eat rice. Maybe not for breakfast always, but all of them are dumb slaves. Because only slaves eat rice. Only slaves eat seeds in general.
That's true. And one thing he's missing, not only do slaves eat these seeds and rice and whatever, but prisoners, that's what they feed. Slaves and prisoners. That's prisoner food. And guess what? Dante eats that food because Dante's a prisoner and a slave. He's laughing. You know, the funny thing is Dante's laughing. Meanwhile, he eats that shit, bro. He eats that. He puts it in his fat little ugly face and he's like, I stuffed myself too. It's slave food, prisoner food.
About it. Eating little seeds, cooking them up because you can't eat them raw.
Dante's a little slave. He eats slave food all day, man. That's why he's laughing at it. So he's like, I eat that shit all day. Don't you know pizza's food? I eat pizza all day. Yeah, I like destroying myself and being a little woman. Hey, he's like a little girl. Look at him.
In their natural state, and
He's actually turning into a girl. Look at his face and the way he laughs, his voice and everything, man. It's not manly. He's like a little girl. Maybe he's transcending into transgender. Who the hell knows? He's one of those new generation. It's probably part of the new generation.
they're not even natural anyway. They are cultivated. You
I
don't
bet you Dante wears a skirt and puts on lipstick when nobody's looking.
even realize that the food you eat cannot be eaten in its natural state. That's how dumb you are.
Yeah.
And the rice
That's how dumb he is. And look at Dante's like, oh, I'm dumb too. Because I'm a slave. I eat it too like that.
today is also full of arsenic, and besides that, it only has fiber and sugar.
And on the regular last 2
I know what it
weeks.
means, sir.
For some reason, I have been on a salmon and rice kick. I don't know why. It's something I've been craving lately. But not just that. I feel like
Nobody on earth craves rice. Rice at
That's right. Nobody does. You don't crave it. You're probably addicted to these slave foods. Dante's a little addict. He's addicted to slave food. That's why he's laughing at this, because he's like, oh, he's talking about my diet, my slave food. I'm such a slave and a dweeb.
best has no taste whatsoever. There's just nothing at all that you can crave about it. People always add a lot of sauces, cheese, and whatnot to seeds so that they don't taste them, or they at least have some
Yeah, they throw sauce. They just put some salt on that, some sugar on that. That's it.
kind of a taste, seeing as most of them don't really have much of a taste. Craving seeds is impossible. That will never happen, ever. But craving the meat would be possible. Of course, I think that I hope not, but looks like farmed fish, which is very toxic.
on top of the microwave.
Man, I could eat beef every single day. I never get tired of it, man, because it's your natural food that you eat is beef. Now, of course, if I go to the Mandarin, I can't eat it completely raw, but I tell him just put it on for like a half a minute on each side. He's like, okay. So it's pretty much still raw when I get it. But yeah, I eat raw meat and I eat raw eggs, but I don't even like eggs, man. Eggs are shit. I like meat. Okay. The more meat I eat, the better I am. And none of these like chicken and pork, like shitty animals, like for slaves like Dante. That's what he eats, chicken all day.
Of course.
Minute 45, minute 44.
I bet you his mom feeds him donuts and cookies, this Dante.
So, get this meal in, get it down.
It doesn't really matter how long you put it into the microwave because you destroy the food anyway now.
That way, here in about 2
That's true. The heat destroys it. That's what happens. If there's any nutrients in anything there, if it's meat and you put it in there, it'll kill it.
hours, I can eat another meal and then go straight to the gym. A tip for you guys who are having a problem getting in enough food, start your meals early. So again, for me, it's 10 o'clock. It sounds pretty late for most people. Normally I like to get my meals in a little earlier than this, but...
But what does it matter? You could also just be eating candy. You're a drug addict, and the only reason you have any so-called muscles, these fake ones, which look like tumors, is because of drugs. Is there anybody actually that ignorant who watches your videos who doesn't understand that they are looking at a loser junkie who completely failed at life, who's so insecure that he needed to hop on drugs because he's too ugly or too short or whatever the reason is? I don't know anything about him. He doesn't look short from what it seems like, but he's also not very good looking, let's just say. That's the reason why...
That's the truth, man. That guy looks so ugly. Look at his face, like a chipmunk.
Most people start working out or whatever insecurities you have can also just be mental abuse, trauma.
Also, what I like about the salmon rice, as I was mentioning, is the fact that it just digests so easily on my stomach above steak, above eggs. I could do chicken or like maybe
what digests that? Not that slave food, though. Not that slave food.
White fish, but I want a little bit more fats. And of course, I could add like
the kind of fats that you get from this, again, which I assume is farm fish, is really, really bad. It can actually be deadly and cause very severe food poisoning. Of course, if you cook it, you're gonna destroy a lot of the toxins.
Bro, this is literally a nurse's wet dream, by the way, legit.
You probably won't get food poisoning. That's why people don't get food poisoning from bad food. It's just because they cook it. Most of the meat that people eat today would be...
People get food poisoning from vegetables. That's where they get them from. And these plants give them, they get food poisoning, man. It's not from meat or anything like that.
Too terrible to be consumed raw, but because they cook it, they don't notice any side effects.
Avocado or maybe some almonds or cashews to, a low fat.
Holy shit, almonds and cashews are really toxic, man. It's incredible how toxic they are. It's crazy. Really, really is crazy. Cyanide.
Protein meal like the white fish or the chicken, but salmon is perfect. Again, I've been kind of on a salmon kick. I like it even.
Salmon is not perfect. What would be perfect would be raw meat. If you want to...
I like smoked salmon myself is really good, man. If you buy wild Alaskan salmon, that's not bad. It's not farmed, so it's wild Alaskan salmon if you can get it. But yeah, beef is the best.
Not feel anything in your stomach, as you described it, as in not have this heavy feeling of indigestion, then you need to eat what you're naturally supposed to eat. Nothing else can be better digested than what you're naturally supposed to eat, right?
That's right. What you're naturally supposed to eat. What would you eat in nature? Animals. You'd be a hunter and eat fucking organs, animals, and fucking their blood and whatever else, dude. Just like the native Indians in America, when the white man came over here, they were like, what? How are they living for free over here and living beautiful life, free and eating buffalo all day and enjoying themselves, and they're living longer and healthier, and they don't have any diseases. White man full of disease like Dante, full of disease, eating slave diet, doesn't even know what's wrong with him. When he becomes 40, Dante's gonna fall apart. So is his teeth and everything. He probably has all his teeth drilled already. They're probably like fillings in every single tooth already, and then they're ready to just fall out completely later. They just jump up, bro. They're gonna start doing root canals, and then they're gone. He's gonna be eating bananas soon.
You know,
Everybody-
the one thing, hold on, I just need to pause it for a second. The one thing that I always wondered
I love to hear this one. This is the best part: the soap and the toothpaste.
though, is all of these people that say that you should eat raw meat because that's the body's natural diet, you know? I mean, it's also natural for the body to not have access to toothpaste, right? So,
Yeah, it's natural it's natural, but we are living in an artificial environment, you dumbass. So you're doing things that are unnatural. He's going to say it's natural to eat meat, but then he's going to say, well, what about toothpaste and soap? Well, it's marketed to you because you fart and shit all day and smell because you're eating an unnatural diet. It's coming through your skin, get it? Yeah. So how did people in the past not deal with that? They didn't have toothpaste because it doesn't exist in nature. It's man-made. If something is man-made, then it's obviously it's not natural, Dante. Duh, right? It's man-made. It's not in nature, dude. Duh. He's gonna tell you about soap and toothpaste. Well, you don't need soap and toothpaste. They didn't need it before. You in your head, you're thinking, well, they must have smelled. Not the people that were eating their natural diet in nature. Nature is made in such a way that these things don't interfere with you. Get it? That's why when they dug up these bodies, they all had their teeth intact. When you dig up your body, your teeth are all going to be gone. They're rotten.
should we just not use toothpaste then? You know what I mean? It's not.
Okay, if you are eating your natural diet, which is meat, then you don't require a toothpaste, the dumbass. But if you're eating sugar, drugs all day, which rot your teeth in these oxalates, then yeah, you kind of, maybe you do need them. I don't know, get it? And eating all that crappy slave food, you know, like pizza and the tomato sauce going through your skin, boy, you must really smell. Who are you attracting exactly there? And so you need to mask your stink with like soap. You got to wash yourself constantly because you're filled with oils and everything coming out of your skin, the oxalate dumping coming through your skin, all this crap.
For the body to not have access to soap. Should we just not use soap? You know what I mean? Like,
No. You slaves need soap. People that were natural eating their natural diet, they didn't need any soap.
that's what I've always wondered.
We would agree on that.
He's like, that's what I always wondered because I'm such a slave. I live in such a fake environment. I can't see beyond the trees. I see the forest, but I don't see beyond the trees of the forest. Oh, okay.
Seeing as we have a natural body, and the only way to have good digestion is to put natural food
That's right.
into our bodies, or specifically into our stomachs, and then it goes.
That's true. Once I went completely natural, I noticed I didn't have any problems. I don't belch. I don't fart. I don't shit like a cow all day. I pee a lot when I eat meat. I guess because my digestive system is working well, the hydrochloric acid in the stomach. There's no inflammation. There's no bad breath. There's no plaque buildup on my tongue. My teeth are completely clean. There's no bad breath. The funny part is there's no bad breath when you eat meat. There's no bad breath. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing, which is unusual. And that's what you discover on a natural diet. But Dante has not discovered that. Never will. Because he's a little slave, man. That's why he stinks and smells. And he's going to lose his teeth and he's going to become infertile when he gets older. He's going to be an old bag of shit when he gets old. He's going to walk down the street and wonder why he ate that slave diet.
To our intestines.
It's all fun now. He laughs like a little goof. But the little goof, when he grows up, he's going to be a little crippled, old, shitty, little crappy old man walking down the street. And everybody, the kids are going to point at him and laugh at him and go, look at Dante. Hey, Dante, is that Dante Clips?
Then it comes out. There's going to be no problems whatsoever if you eat natural food. When you eat a lot of garbage, especially when it's cooked.
That's absolutely true. You're going to be fine if you eat natural food. But if you eat garbage in, garbage out, calories, well, that's what you get.
Then you're going to have problems. Naturally, it's a natural response of your body when you're consuming.
That's right. It's a natural response. When you eat garbage, you get inflammation, bloating, you get acid reflux because ghrelin leptin doesn't work on a drug-induced carbohydrate diet. Eating drugs all day. Dante's a drug addict. He just doesn't realize. Because well, I don't smoke drugs and I don't drink alcohol. Yeah, but you're eating drugs all day, dumbass. You're a drug addict. You can't stop eating that food, the slave food, because I know. It tastes so good. I know this is fake, but it tastes so good. Dante.
Unnatural food. Every time you put something unnatural in your body, you will feel the effect of it.
What's first thing in the morning?
But Dante, this little slave, he thinks that's natural to feel fucked up.
It's easy on the stomach. It's going to go down well. You feel really good after.
He thinks it's natural to have diarrhea and use toilet paper all day and wipe your ass and shit like a cow all day and fart like a cow all day and eat cow food all day, grass. He thinks that's natural to be grazing on grass all day. Oh, he's going to say, yeah, but it's not grass, though. It's a donut. Nah, it's been mushed like from grass into a donut, you dumbass. And even pizza, you dumbass. And everything else you're eating there, that's artificial.
And then in 2 hours,
You would feel even better if you would consume raw, healthy animal organs from a really good source. If you would drink blood or even eat raw muscle meat, that would still be a lot better than what you're eating.
I like when Dante he hears, oh, you got to eat these natural things. I got to eat what organs? I got to eat meat. I got to drink the blood from the animal. I'm so unnatural at this point. I don't even know what that is.
Eating right now. That's exactly what human beings eat in nature.
you don't want to eat.
That's right. That's what they eat in nature, bro. Human beings. Well, we're not in nature like this little kid here. He's on a computer screen and like his coffin back there sitting on his chair, laughing.
Next meal, just a little salt.
The truth is, the kid's laughing at himself. That's why I'm laughing, because this is stupid, bro.
Idiot.
And that's it.
He's right. Calling him an idiot. He's an idiot.
Yeah, make it more toxic.
That's right.
Good slave.
I mean, seriously, do people eat these pills out in nature? All these old people, man. When food is medicine. When you eat food as medicine, if you don't eat food and treat it as medicine, then you'll be eating medicine from the pharmacy as food. Get it?
Yeah, take some pills because that's just what sick people need. And somebody who has so many tumors needs a lot of pills, of course.
Does.
How could he even walk without them?
That's true.
Last ones of those.
Watch for those.
You eat fish in the morning? Not usually. No. Do you recommend it? I do, actually.
I do. I'm really enjoying this. Oh, you don't notice? No, really, this is good. I like fish.
Most people don't eat fish for breakfast, but when you go to other countries, other parts of the world, like Europe, for example, or Asia, people eat fish for breakfast all the time. It's just a common thing. It's normal for most people.
I've never heard of anybody eating fish for breakfast in Europe. Not that it's
It's natural. He's eating fish. Oh my God, I never eat fish. I eat donuts all day. I eat slave food.
bad. Totally, you should do it.
This is so funny, man, to react at this kid, man. This kid's such a goof.
But just never.
Man, I don't know. I grew up at a time when kids were actually normal, but he behaves like a grade school kid. When those kids walk down the street and they're all laughing and giggling like assholes, like the assholes they are. This is like what a big asshole, bro.
But for some reason here in America,
God, he's so fucking annoying. Those laughs, man. When I don't even know. That's why I say, how the fuck did this channel have 1.3 million subscribers watching this asshole like giggling? There must be a lot of assholes out there on YouTube, bro.
we usually eat for breakfast is some garbage like this.
Yes, and that's very true.
Garbage? He eats that, man. What are you talking about? You eat that slave food, bro. Garbage. Now he calls it garbage. This is really funny. Everything he's been eating is garbage.
Then again, why do you even have that in your house, or does he have a child? But then, even if, why would you feed it to your child? Either way, it seems kind of hypocritical to show that.
Holy fuck, this kid's annoying, man. What an asshole. I just want to go there and throw like a boot at him.
If somebody in the house eats it, except if you live with some roommate who eats it.
I want to throw a boot at his dumb face.
Okay, then I take everything back, but otherwise, what are you trying to do here?
This guy's psychoanalyzed.
He's funny, though. Goatis is right, man. He's true. I love this where it says large size. Oh, my God.
Using his entire life. I love it. He's right
Why do I
though.
have it? I don't know. Hey, listen.
Why do you have that garbage?
Honestly, it's because when I was sick a few weeks ago, I couldn't eat hardly anything, and I was just trying to get something down. So I ate it. But the whole box is like full, pretty much. I actually got it because Jelson mentioned it. She was like, "Oh, you remember when we used to eat Captain Crunch in college?" I said, "Oh yeah." Something kind of stuck in my head, so I grabbed it. And I think I ate like a small little bowl, and I was like, "I didn't want this."
Want unlimited internet at a fair price?
I think I ate like a small little bowl, and I was like, "I didn't want this."
Okay, I'll just believe him. That's good. You should.
You know what really happened was they just decided, you know, they were feeding it to prisoners and slaves, and they just figured, you know what, we'll market it. We'll just market it out to these other slaves out there in the world, and they'll eat it, and we'll make them eat it. We'll make it taste good, and they'll eat it. Yeah. Once they get you hooked on it, slowly over time, you get hooked, and it gets passed on from generation to generation. It becomes custom. It becomes tradition. It's tradition now. Get it? That's what it becomes. First, you become accustomed to it, and then it becomes tradition. Slave food. You become accustomed to it. See, here's the thing. If you eat natural food, you're unaccustomed to eating natural food. So what will happen if you eat something that's natural and you're unaccustomed to eating it? See what I mean? So you're accustomed to eating slave food. See what I mean? Now, what would happen if you went off the slave food for a long time, maybe a couple of years, and then you came back to eating it? You're unaccustomed to eating slave food. What would be the reaction? It would be very bad, trust me. It'd be a very bad reaction because now you're used to eating natural food and you're unaccustomed to eating slave food. You're not going to want to eat it. That's the thing, because you know it's going to cause you all these problems. That's the point. See, you have to experiment yourself and eat food that's natural and then find out for yourself what the reaction is going to be. Not just sit there and laugh like a little goof.
Never eat any kind of cereal. It's so incredibly bad for you. It's even worse than bread. It's not.
It is. It's really bad for you. It's fortified. It's highly toxic. It's nasty. And then on top of it, you're drinking milk with it. And as an adult, you're not supposed to be drinking milk anymore. And that milk actually, I can't remember. I put it in my community section about exosomes. These exosomes, they build up in you. You don't want that as an adult, building up exosomes. That's another thing that destroys you slowly over time. You remember, you stop aging at 25, and what's happening? You're deteriorating faster than you're aging. You're deteriorating, and you're destroying yourself faster than you're aging. You're not aging. You stopped aging at 25. Get it?
Only the freaking ingredients. It's just indigestible and so bad for your gut. It's really as if you're consuming antibiotics.
Stop it right
He's absolutely correct.
now. Pop up, Joe. Pop off.
Pop.
Pop up, Joe.
She's a boxer now. She's a boxer.
Uncle T?
Yo, you guys know motherfucking Donald? Best hacker in the world.
Oh God, what's he gonna say?
I love it when she smiles. He's like a little.
And Parklight Downs had 3 months on mic. Thank you.
Got a little bad head here, but hey, still looking beautiful in the morning.
It's so interesting when you have a child, but the child looks. That's it, and I'll stop right there. I won't.
He's actually right. The kid's stupid though. He doesn't understand that the woman ate an unnatural diet, and this is what happened with the kid. They lose their looks eating on these slave food diets. They make you look ugly. They destroy your genes. It's epigenetic, and they destroy your DNA, man. And they just make you look a really bad version of yourself is what it is. I know what he's saying about the child. The face is not a pretty child.
Don't say anything more on YouTube.
He was just like, whoa, this kid's so dumb. He doesn't get it.
Dude, there's...
The thing with Portuguese, they eat a lot of they eat a lot of fish, right? So he's Portuguese, this Dante. They eat a lot of fish. Maybe he's lucky. His mom ate a lot of fish. If it wasn't for that, he'd probably be really ugly.
No way. There's no way. Oh my god.
Oh my god, man. You look so incredibly bad. Incredibly ugly, and even though I'm not a girl, I can tell you right now that every girl on earth finds you disgusting.
Hey, you know what's funny? That's the first thing I said when I saw him in a video with Greg Doucette. I thought he was the ugliest guy, and I was like, how the fuck could he win a bodybuilding competition? How did he ever become Mr. Olympia? He's so goddamn ugly, bro. Isn't it a beauty pageant? What the fuck? This is something new and improved, I guess. I don't know. Maybe ugly is in these days. Who the fuck knows?
The point where they would probably throw up when they see you. Ugh.
This is the meal.
I believe that for sure, 100%.
I'm telling you, bro. This is fire. Mr. Olympia.
What
All right,
the
I'm gonna show
fuck?
you how to properly cook this.
What, Mr. Olympia meal, man? Why create these kind of stupid videos? The only thing that you should show are your Mr. Olympia drugs. If you want to influence people to get your kind of body, then stop talking about
I
food.
agree. Just show your drugs, bro. That's it.
Don't even show how you work out. None of
That food is not building that body. That is not creating that look, that cosmetic look. That food is not doing that. I mean, the Cracker Jacks and the Captain Crunch and all the bullshit. But when you put aside all the bullshit, why doesn't he just lay down all the drugs that he's taking, and that's about it, and go away?
that. Just make a video of the drugs that you take, you
That's
junkie.
right. That's right.
You absolute failure, because
He's a failure. He's a junkie. He's a drug addict, pinning needles and shit.
it's the only reason why you look the way you look. The only reason. You look incredibly sick, and that's why you look like you're in your 40s. I still can't believe that he's 30. Basically, he was just in his late 20s. Basically, he was in his 20s.
Yeah.
Taste its best. All right,
Yeah.
take out the cup.
Okay.
Then we got. Oh, by the way, this is like a demi-glaze sauce. It's flipping fire, bro. Like the best sauce ever. Okay, so we got the steak. We're gonna put that in the.
Steak is good, very essential for
It is. Steak is pretty good.
building muscle. Again, obviously, ideally raw.
Kill it.
But he doesn't really eat much steak, which builds muscle. I guess he's building the artificial muscle, sarcoplasmic, eating carbs all day.
We have carrots and we have potato.
Carrots, they don't even exist in nature. They also have keratotoxin. Why do you eat them? And what?
So I'll probably put the steak and the carrots in the skillet, and then I'm gonna air fry the potatoes, so that way they come out a little bit.
Potatoes have oxalates. You will get kidney stones eventually because of your stupid diet. Yeah, just wait. Yeah, eat your potatoes, eat your fries like McDonald's. Yeah, and then when you're 40 years old, you're going to be screaming in pain. Have fun, really.
The kid's laughing, but when he turns 40, it's going to happen to him, eating a slave diet.
Like herbivore, he still doesn't realize why he got the gallstone. And they only have sugar and fiber. Absolute slave food. You're eating like a slave. At least eat some meat.
If you have access to an air fryer, which I highly recommend, then
I gotta say that it's disgusting to look at him. You absolute NPC failure.
and it's 0 calorie. Actually.
Where does that even come from?
It comes from the truth, Dante, something you probably don't understand.
Stop salting your food. Do you never think about...
I know, why is he putting salt on that slave food, man? What's that red sauce on there? I know, to make it taste good, is that it? Avocado, okay.
why there's always salt and sugar in every restaurant on earth? It's to poison you slaves.
Yeah. That's actually the truth, man. It's to poison you. That's true.
So yeah, I'll end up eating this meal. I'm definitely gonna eat another 1 to 2 meals for sure. But what I'll do is after this one, I'll wait a couple hours and I'll see, okay, like, is it getting a little late, or do I have enough time to get 2 more clean meals in, or sometimes like maybe I'm just extra hungry, and what I'll do is like, okay, like I need to eat like a cheat meal or something, right? So I might go for.
What is up with this guy and slaves? No, so you have to understand something. Because I used to watch Godis's videos. When
There he goes. He's going to try to give his explanation of slaves.
he calls people slaves, it's not from like a race thing or anything like that. He says
Yeah, he's right. That's right. It's not.
it because he thinks that everybody that eats anything that isn't raw meat is a...
No, he doesn't. He doesn't think anything. You are a slave because you don't live in nature anymore. You've been taken out of nature and put in an artificial environment. You understand me? And you're here and you love it. You love being in this artificial environment. You don't want to be in nature. That's your problem. And so you break the laws of nature, eating. Remember, the laws still apply. The laws of nature, you dumbass, Mr. Dante. You dumbass. The laws of nature still apply, even if you are in an artificial environment, because you are of nature. But you're a domesticated human. Look at you. You're like a lesser. Look how skinny you are, weak and small and skinny and tiny. You're like you have half your brains are intact because you eat grains and shit. You eat slave food, bro. And so did your family and your family before that, and this is the product of you. And as you're going down the line, you're gonna degenerate even further. It's a degeneration. You're not generating. You're degenerating, man, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Whatever, man. I don't care anyways, but whatever. So his thing on this Gawada's the slave thing, it just means nature.
Slave, because he says that like if you're just like a peasant from the old ages, you sit there and you eat your seeds. And
let's just say he's devolving. Yeah, those are slave foods, dude. He's not talking about people from the past. He's talking about people now, you dumbass. People previously and now you're eating slave diet.
You're fucking like grains and shit, right? So he calls it...
Yeah, that's slave food, grain, bro. Humans don't eat that. We don't eat that food. You eat it because you're a slave.
Slave food, and as doesn't eat...
Boy, this kid's so dumb. They put you in a slave... They've enslaved you in this artificial environment. They send you to an artificial school which doesn't exist. It's man-made. They educate you. Then you go out and you get a slave job. And then they pay you a slave wage. And then you go to your slave store to buy the slave food that they sell to you. Everything is made to steal your slave food. They want you to work so you could support them. They don't want to work, the elites. You support them. They're greedy. They're hungry for your money. And so they steal your slave money. That's how they do it. And they put you to work. And you work. And you're gonna work. And you're gonna keep working. And you're gonna pay taxes. You're gonna pay income tax. You're gonna pay taxes on everything that you buy. Inflation is gonna eat your money. They're gonna eat your money in the bank. The elites that run all the banks, they're gonna use your money so that they can make money with your money by giving it back to you slaves like you to get a mortgage for your house. This is how dumb you are. You don't even realize what's going on. You've been brainwashed. You're so stupid because you're such a dumb slave.
Raw meat, he calls them slaves.
He's a little slave kid that's so dumb. Just a little dweeb slave that doesn't know anything. He's going to give his take on what slavery is. That's great. Okay. Slave is going to give his take on what the slavery is. Okay, yeah.
Sorry?
Sushi, something like that. So what I like to do is, I actually think it's important, like in the off season, that you give your digestive system a break, and which is kind of time away from.
If you would be eating naturally, then you wouldn't need to give your digestive system a break. Only people who eat unnatural food always say that, especially vegans.
That's true.
Raw vegans, especially, actually, they are obsessed with giving their digestive system a break because they feel like they are full all of the time.
I know. That's their problem because their inflammation and their bloatness and everything. I got to give it a break because you're poison, giving it the break from all that poison. Me personally, I can eat beef, like tons and tons of beef every single day, and there's no break, bro. There's no break, and it's amazing. It's amazing eating your natural diet, how you feel. You're a totally different person on a different plane. You're no longer a drug addict anymore. Once you break the drug habit, you're just like on a different level. You've graduated. Let's say you've finally graduated to normalism. You can be an elite and you can oversee these slaves. The whole point is to untie the shackles of slavery is to get out of this slavery and put these people, make them your slaves. All of them.
Always bloated, nothing is digesting because they eat indigestible green plants nonstop, which completely goes against human biology. And then
Look how many slaves Dante has enslaved YouTubers watching his crappy little reaction videos. He's enslaved 1.3 million YouTubers to watch his videos and comment in his comment section. Yeah. Watching garbage, like literally watching him do nothing. He doesn't give any value. He doesn't say anything. He gives no value. He just laughs throughout the videos, if you noticed. See that? And these slaves are like, yeah, my Dante. Because they've all been enslaved by Dante. Dante's the slave master. And he's a slave himself.
normal vegans eat some more cooked seeds, rice, which is better than green plants. It's still bad for you, of course, and will still cause some bloating. And this guy also, it's just way too much garbage. There's no need to eat the avocados. Why would you? They don't have over 15 micronutrients. They don't have anything that the human body needs whatsoever. Come on, man. They're not even natural. Real avocados are way smaller with a way bigger seed. There's hardly any fruit flesh there. And again, just his arsenic seeds.
I think finding, a healthy balance of, good nutrient-dense food along with the right portion sizes.
Nutrient-dense food, but almost nothing that you eat is nutrient-dense. You could say that the steak sort of was, not really compared to organs, but you cooked it also, which means that you destroyed not necessarily half of the protein because you didn't cook it that much, but probably 30%. Yeah.
If that makes sense. So what that does is, it's not so heavy on the digestive system, and you won't get so bloated, and you're not.
Yeah, or you could just eat naturally and never get bloated in your life. Yeah,
that's right. Eat naturally, and you'll never get bloated. You won't have to suffer like a dog. This guy loves to suffer. I don't know. These people, these unnatural slaves, they think this is natural.
That's also a way to live.
Expanding your waistline. So.
Do people like him actually believe that it's normal to eat food and to get bloated?
Yeah.
People actually believe.
Yeah, he believes that.
I'm just gonna eat some food and then the bloating is gonna come. How do you not realize that you're eating unnatural food and that's why you get bloated? It's as if these people believe that it's normal for a human body to get bloated after eating food.
Yeah.
How stupid can you be?
Chicken and rice, good old chicken and rice.
Does this guy just eat raw organs?
It's not normal, and he looks bloated. He's bloated because it's toxic to hold all that glycogen in your muscle, the sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. All that sarcoplasmic hypertrophy loading through artificial diet, eating carbs, which is not your natural diet, and it loading in there. Look at him. He looks sick. That's why he looks sick. I think people don't even realize that. This bloatness in his muscles and his body and everything is a cause of that. Yeah, man. And fucking injecting plant genetics in you are toxic as well.
Yes. He drinks blood and eats raw meat and raw organs.
Chicken.
This kid's so dumb. He drinks raw meat and he eats raw meat and he drinks blood. The blood. Yeah, if you go to an Asian market, they sell cow blood, coagulated cow blood and pork blood. It's what people eat. They eat bone marrow, you dumbass. People still eat meat to this day. So what are you talking about? He makes it sound like, oh my God, you mean people eat fucking natural food, blood and meat? Oh my God, I'm such a slave and a prisoner. I eat bread and water all day, pizza. That's why I have no brains and no teeth.
And rice. Of course, you overcook the chicken, which means that you destroy 50% of the protein. The way people cook chicken today, for sure. And
well, chicken, it has to be cooked because it's putrid animal. It's a carnivore animal. It's Yeah, man. It's carnivore animal, bro. It has to be fully cooked. That's why lions they don't eat hyenas. They kill them. They don't eat them. They don't eat carnivore animals because they're filled with bacteria, viruses, and worms and parasites. So pork and chicken has to be thoroughly cooked, or man, you're done, dude.
Should cook it because the chicken of today is very toxic because of
It is, and once you cook it, it's overcooked. It's dead. There's almost nothing in there.
what they feed them and all of the medications that they get. You're eating very few micronutrients.
And don't forget the stress they go through, the stress hormones when they kill them. You're eating those stress hormones.
Destroyed protein and sugar and arsenic from the rice. And that's supposed to be a
That's right, sugar and arsenic from the rice. That's what it is. That's all it is, really.
bodybuilding meal. Even if you want to go to the gym and build muscle, then you need to be eating actual bodybuilding foods because
Right. When what is that? Protein synthesis needs to exceed that breakdown. Meat, so you're in a positive nitrogen balance.
these foods only destroy your body, which again,
I agree 100%. Those fake foods, they destroy your body and they destroy you. That's what they do in the process. So it defeats the purpose of what he's trying to do. It defeats the purpose.
are only natural foods. Ideally, liver, a lot of it, because the vitamin A is actually what builds muscle.
That's
And
right.
last but not least,
I'll agree with him. That's what makes you taller, vitamin A. That's why you want to eat organs. They make you. You need a lot of vitamin A to get tall. If you're a growing kid, you want to get tall and everything. You don't want to be short like Dante, 5'5", and laughing on a video all day, do you? And enslaving YouTubers on his YouTube channel to watch his YouTube videos, 1.3 million of them.
we have the liver longer. So we got
The liver longer, or what did he say? Well, what is that?
A liver.
Is it because of all of the drugs that he's taking? Is he afraid of liver failure? I don't know what it is. I'm just assuming something here.
the liver support.
Yeah, he's taking liver support because he thinks his liver is going to fall out because everything he's eating is toxic. He even realized it. To him, he thinks just the steroids are toxic. And he's like, well, I can handle that amount of toxicity because I eat slave diet with toxins and I can handle that. See what I mean? If plant genetics are toxic, these roids, and he's injecting them, what do you think those toxins are doing in his body? What are they doing to his muscles? They're causing an inflammatory response. And it's 24 hours. That's what you don't realize. And you're thinking, wow, I thought that was all muscle, all that size on there. Nah. Man, the steroids, when you put them in you, and even if you take tablets, you're going to get an inflammatory response in your muscles. They're going to inflame because that's what toxins do, man. They inflame your muscles because at the same time, it's damaging your muscles. It's constantly under a fibrotic, or how should I put, a necrosis, kind of a necrosis there, constantly because the toxins. I don't know if you've never watched one of these videos online, like from NCBI or something. They have these scientific videos. They will show you that if you get bit by a snake, which is toxic, or a spider, and it goes into the muscle, it'll kill your muscles. The toxins, they kill it, and then you get these satellite cells, or the progenitor cells, the stem cells come out, and they will regenerate your muscles. They'll regenerate it after the toxicity, but it's 24 hours in him. So he's really inflamed a lot. So a lot of it's inflammation. I guess people don't even realize that either. People don't know anything about lifting, bodybuilding. They don't know anything in this fake bodybuilding. They're so confused.
There, you got the vitamins. We got omegas. Super, super, super important. Those three right there, I don't care. I recommend that you take them from Evogen, but as long as you have a good vitamin, you have a good liver support, and you have a good omega-3.
The best food for your liver is liver. That's what would actually support and rejuvenate your liver if you have any
I agree with Godis. Yeah.
issues. And the best food for most vitamins is also liver, and then for the fat-soluble ones.
But he's marketing these pills. You see, he's marketing these pills because he wants. That's the whole point of showing you. He's trying to enslave you to buy these pills and do what he's doing. Eat my diet. It's all to enslave you. It's all to condition you and enslave you, and brainwash you into believing you need to take all this. That's why all these bodybuilders do the same stuff. They all do it because it's to condition you to eat and buy these things, whatever. That's why some of them say, well, I eat this, but I'm not endorsing this. They would love to endorse it, definitely. Somebody might reach out and say, oh, thanks for endorsing our product. We'll send you some money.
Ideally, also eat some brain. That's all that you
Everything he's doing is for money. He's doing this for money.
need as far as vitamins go. You're completely set, way more than set actually, and those vitamins are bioavailable. This stuff is for the most part synthetic, usually. It doesn't even come from a natural source. And even if it would, there's absolutely no proof that any of them are bioavailable because of the way they process them to actually get these.
Dude, how
capsules.
insane is this? Look at this guy's body though. Like,
These
what
are
the
very, very important health supplements that everybody should be taking.
literally like balloons.
No,
Jesus Christ.
everybody should be eating natural.
Yeah, he looks like it's ballooned because he's suffering from inflammatory response from the steroids 24 hours. You know how much steroids he's injecting at this point? Because the body adapts because it's toxic, it's poison. Plus, it's adapting by other avenues. It doesn't want you to, it stops working the hormone itself. But the toxicity, it's constantly causing, he's in a state of fibrosis. It's crazy. Really, it's crazy. That's why you die. You don't die because you die of toxicity. That's why these bodybuilders die. The toxicity kills you. It's insane, man. You could take it when you're young, but as you get older and you do this, you probably drop. I don't know, man. Who knows? But like I said, these bodybuilders are dropping everywhere because the amounts they take, and the body keeps adapting by cutting it off and protecting you from it. But you just keep doing it and doing it to the point that what? I want to see if I could die and see how far I could destroy myself. I'm injecting 15 cc's now.
And not taking any kind of supplements. Come on, what are you talking about? Why would you recommend something so stupid? It's just so dumb to say that everybody should be taking that, when in reality, nobody on earth should be taking that.
But I'm not a doctor, so make sure you consult your doctor before taking anything.
Doctors don't learn anything about food or nutrition whatsoever. You should
don't.
never consult a doctor,
They don't.
a general one, about food, seeing as that's not what they learn when they study. There's some
I agree. They don't study anything about food. They just study to give you medicine to treat the symptoms and not cure you.
doctors like Paul Saladino who you could actually go and ask about food.
I don't recommend doing it on an empty stomach, so I might eat a little bit.
It looks so comical the way he's eating just because of the way he looks like.
He does. He looks like a clown. He looks like a joke. This got to be a joke, man. It's weird. He's so puffy at this point because of the toxins that people don't realize it's inflammatory response. When he's lifting in the gym, he's creating an inflammatory response. He's constantly inflamed, and the toxins and everything are inflaming his muscles. And then he's eating carbs on top of it, loading glycogen in there. This is insane.
There's a wife.
Right now at One Health Clubs for only $50.
Hey, look. You're about to?
Ah, man. I'm really not surprised that that's his wife. That's all
Jesus, okay.
that I will say.
She gets excited, she shakes. See, like,
I don't know, man. The kid, the face, the father. I guess the steroids have done him in. The poor kid has been enslaved, has been destroyed.
The baby is cute.
almonds, cashews, Brazilian nuts.
It's a cute little Mafalda baby. I don't know, but he looks diminished. I don't know what's going on there.
Did he say the baby looked retarded earlier?
To add good healthy fats to your
But
He never said the kid looked retarded earlier. He didn't say anything about the kid. He said the kid looked cute, you dumbass.
no, it's plant oils. Why would those be healthy so-called fats? Healthy fats would be the ones that you are made out of, which would come from animals. Your whole video doesn't make any sense.
I like avocados. I would say egg yolks are another good source of fats. You could
Just egg.
Eggs are a good source of fat. Yeah, a good source of fats. They are, yeah. Yeah, they help.
Yolks actually would be, but the rest that you named is garbage.
Dude, there's a lot of different.
I don't know about the rest, man. The white stuff is usually the food for the chicken. He says that the yolk is the best. Well, yeah, because we as carnivore, you want to eat meat. So the yolk is what? Well, be the chicken, right? So I probably have to agree with Goatis. I'm really not into eggs that much, to tell you the truth. I've eaten some eggs like raw, but I really learned now to stop doing that. I've graduated. Let's just say this. Me on a natural diet, I've graduated. I'm pretty much just eating beef now all the time. And I don't want to eat any eggs or anything. Yeah, I don't want to eat any of that shit. And I don't want any chicken or pork or any weird food. I don't want any farmed raised fish either. I do eat shrimp. Depends, not I don't want any farmed shrimp or anything. So yeah, and I eat shellfish and different kinds of shellfish and whatever.
Olive oil, extra virgin olive oil.
What?
When I was in Mexico, I would eat a lot of marlin. I liked marlin and snapper. I can't eat marlin here where I am. But in Mexico, you can eat a lot of marlin, which is amazing. It's really expensive fish. If you have a chance to eat marlin, eat it. So yeah, I don't know.
Olive oil. Olive oil is pressed out oil from a very bitter, toxic fruit.
On top of that, showed you guys the supplements that I take every day, the health supplements, which are super, super important. If the inside of you is not functioning properly and is not in optimal health or peak health.
Why do you even talk about health? Peak health. Guy is 30 years old. He already looks like he's about to kick the bucket, and he talks about peak health, and he's one of the unhealthiest beings on this earth. Seriously, a junkie talking about health. Think about it. Think about it. It's as if a heroin addict
It's true.
comes up, makes a video, eating plant oils and seeds, taking supplements for his liver, and then talks about peak health, even though he looks like he's about to die.
That's the truth, man.
It's insane.
It
Like
is
literally,
insane.
like it's actually close to a mental illness.
And at homeostasis, and I would say
Homeostasis? Man, that body hasn't been in homeostasis for fucking God knows how long, how many years.
that you're probably not going to get the best results in terms of you building your physique. So making sure that...
Yeah, but you have completely...
On garbage? You destroyed your physique. You're eating garbage food. How could that create a good physique, eating garbage?
Destroyed your physique. How do you not see that, man?
Exactly. It's destroyed his physique.
Morphia.
Your heart is healthy and all the organs...
Your heart is healthy.
This guy's insane, bro. His heart is fucking enlarged. It's fucked. His health is fucked. So are his organs and everything else is fucked.
Why do you talk about that? You probably have the unhealthiest heart on earth.
Our healthy liver.
Raz, 710 months like Mac.
Yo, you guys know motherfucking Donald?
Thank you.
Best hack room in the world.
Bro, I'm telling you, this guy's videos are literally the best thing ever, though. Holy shit.
Your stomach, your
Yo,
GI
you guys know
tract
motherfucking
is-
Donald?
Why do you
Best
take
hack room in
liver
the world.
support pills if your liver should be healthy? It would be if you wouldn't be a junkie. I gotta say that this video got super delusional at the end. Him talking about health in general and especially about organ health is just comical. It really almost seemed like satire, but
It is.
I get that it isn't.
Okay, we gotta watch more videos. It's so funny when he does that.
This is some funny shit, bro.
I need to see him flaming people.
Next time on Dantes Reacts.
We gotta watch him flaming
Hey
people.
guys.
Andrew Huberman, a neuroscience and professor at Stanford University. David Goggins, a Navy SEAL, ultra-marathon runner, and
Oh my god. Oh my
Oh, I remember that was hilarious, man. Holy shit. David Goggins, another slave, man, just destroying himself.
God, how this video already starts. Two of the biggest loser slaves. A
That's
Navy
right, I agree.
SEAL. No, he's a Navy slave.
He is.
It's the absolute losers of the losers. It's the absolute bottom. Ultra marathon
100%, bro.
runner. Yes, somebody who runs for absolutely no reason, who completely
Exactly. That, it's like, people run absolutely for no reason. They don't even realize it's all marketing, and it's all to steal your money. And then they go, you should run these marathons. Why are you running a marathon? Oh, I got a medal. They gave me a medal at the end of the marathon. Now, when I was young, I was stupid too. I ran some marathons for sure. But I gotta tell you, man, they fucking destroy your joints and destroy your body and your health. And what do you get out of it? Nothing. You paid to run and you destroy your health. Running, that's just ridiculous. That's stupid. You should never do that. You need your body to carry you through whatever, this lifetime. Why would you want to destroy it and age it? That's just insane. You want to preserve it and keep it as young as possible and attractive, so that women will be attracted to you. Remember, young girls are not attracted to young guys. You understand me? Young girls are attracted to older men. So why? Because that's when you make it in life. You make it when you're older. So you're going to get a lot of women when you get older, dude, because you're going to be the man. You're going to have money, a job, and everything. That's right. When you're young, you're stupid. That's why women mature fast. They have to mature fast because they have to get married young and have kids. Men, they mature late in life. Get it? I think you need to learn about value. And then their value drops. Your value goes up as their value is going down, because they become infertile. You're always fertile. And your value goes up as a man.
Destroyed his joints, can hardly even walk.
That's right.
On this episode of
That's true, man. He's doing another one here on Dante. On this guy too, another loser. This is funny too, man.
Dantes Reacts.
Back in Birmingham years ago, if you man remember that.
Do you know what? Birmingham is actually a pretty nice city.
Another loser. I think, what was this one? Dante's absolutely losing it, while British fuckboy gets whatever slammed by Guadis. Yeah.
How are you meant to get bitches?
He's going to tell you how to get bitches. I remember this one was hilarious.
And there's guys like us walking around.
Okay, that's what I thought from what he said before.
This guy once organized an acid attack on his ex-girlfriend. Yeah, it sounds like something Godis would do, actually.
Not even days off.
Like, there has to be something good. Period.
This is some funny shit, man. Anyways, I gotta go, man. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about that video. Dante Slave. Yeah, he's enslaved 1.3 million YouTubing slaves.
I think, low-key, what if we watch this one?
Hey guys, as requested, I'm going to be
Maxing. I like this one. This one's good too.
reviewing the life of a bodybuilder. The channel name is HS Tiki Toki.
Yes, boys, I'm on a beautiful...
I remember that was funny, man. Anyways, I'm not going to do any more of this because this will just take forever. But yeah, it's just funny shit, man. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, friends.